In this video, I'm reviewing the most recent Jennifer Lopez perfumes. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I'm a perfume reviewer. Please do subscribe to my channel and join this All the Perfume community. If you're not new, welcome back and thank you as ever for watching, all of your support, liking and commenting on my videos. I love celebrity perfume, so it's great to be sharing these in this video. And in fact, I have talked a lot about the Jennifer Lopez perfumes in the past. I will link below all of the relevant videos. And in fact, I have actually already reviewed Limitless last year, this black bottle on the end, but it was a lovely subscriber, Kari, who asked me to review the other two as well. So I've got hold of them and I'm going to get into it and tell you what I think of each one individually. These are the three most recent Jennifer Lopez perfumes, with the exception of the limited edition bottle of Enduring Glow. You've got this one here, which is Promise, and it was released in 2019. You've got one here in the middle, which was a 2021 release, and then most recently, Limitless on the end, which I've already mentioned, and that was 2024. The JLo Fragrances brand seems to have gone in a certain direction. Looking at their Instagram page, everything is in neutral colours, it's quite chic and classic looking, and with these three perfumes, they don't seem to be a series. There isn't a name for them. It's not as if they're all different versions of Glow or different versions of the same name, but of course they are the same bottle design, and with their names, you know, Promise, One, Limitless, they do seem a bit themed and again have that kind of classic chic look about them. Certain perfumes from JLo are discontinued as well, and it seems that we're moving away from kind of young, I suppose, fun, fruity, and everything seems a little bit more timeless in its approach now. I'm sure I said in my previous collection video for JLo perfumes that I wasn't very keen on Promise or One and that they weren't must-haves for me. So it's been really great to have another opportunity to try them, to now add them to my collection. So thank you to lovely Helayna for gifting me these bottles so that I could share my reviews. Let's start with Promise, launched in 2019, and I'd already tried it. I tried it in store and it just wasn't a must-have. I don't remember disliking it though. I just didn't need it in my collection. This is the 100ml bottle that I have here. And the notes in this perfume are Italian tangerine in the top, Nashi pear, and while on Fragrantica it says pink pepper in the opening, the brand themselves say it's pink berries. Then in the middle we've got honeysuckle, orris fruit and jasmine, and in the base crystal amber, cashmere wood, and also some sandalwood. It smells really good already. To smell it again this week, for the first time in years, this is so like Viva La Juicy by Juicy Couture, and I really love that perfume. So I was very happy with this. I thought, great, it is likely to be a little bit more affordable, and they smell really similar. The brands say that this is meant to be captivating and quite fresh in its opening, and I would say I get more of the orange in this. With our Promise perfume, it's Italian tangerine. With your Viva La Juicy, it's mandarin orange. So they are similar. What you don't have in here that you have in Viva La Juicy is caramel. I mean, they share the berries, they share their honeysuckle, the jasmine, the sandalwood, but this isn't a sweet. So for me, this is more pleasing, more of an easy buy, and a great gift idea. It just feels, like I said about the branding at the beginning, a very kind of classic chic perfume that would make a great gift. I go back to gift buying so often with perfumes because as I love it, I always want other people to enjoy it and love it. And I think for a lot of people, fragrance is such a luxury item. It is a luxury item. So to buy it for somebody else always feels really special. And I think this would make a really good gift because freshness and fruits and then a lovely woody dry down, it just is hard to dislike. It feels classy and timeless. For me personally, I wouldn't want to wear it in the evening. This feels like a really good day scent, but I can see for somebody else it might make a good signature. And without price points, it is really reasonably priced because you can get your 100ml perfume for £36.45, and that's what I have here, and then a 30ml is £18.53. A funny price, but it was in a Women's Day sale where I found it, but if we can find it for those kind of prices, then that's great. So this is a really good perfume, and I would have bought this with my own money, would it not for being a PR sample. I think anything that smells like Viva La Juicy gets my vote, but you just have the twist on this lacking that caramel, so it's more pleasing and not a sweet perfume. Now I'm going to talk about one, and that was the 2021 release. And I do really get these names mixed up, so I'm checking myself today to make sure I don't call this Promise by accident. But this has been so lovely to be reunited with and test again. It has been the surprise for me, well out of the two scents, because it was more recently that I'd reviewed Limitless, and of course I have a bottle of Limitless. But one I tried in store, and I think it was 2021 because I remember my son being really small and in the buggy, and I tried one and didn't like it. Not my kind of smell, didn't need it. It just went by, didn't need it at all. It was smelling to my nose then a little bit like tea, and that isn't a note I get on with, and a little bit like Katy Perry's Indi perfume. That kind of smell that I just personally don't choose to wear. With the notes in this one, it's smelling so good already. With the notes in this one, we've got peach blossom, we've got pink pepper. In the middle, we've got cedar and jasmine, and then in the base, you've got suede, orris fruit, and also sandalwood. Now, to smell this perfume this time around, just felt really outdoorsy, quite masculine, so therefore I go to kind of thinking this could easily have been marketed as unisex. And it feels like the perfect amount of Santal. Now, I can see how I didn't like it the first time around. I can see how there's just the right amount of sandalwood, but it's easily smelling niche to me, or in fact a lot more expensive than it is. This is a little bit like Santal Sky by Kierin NYC, which is a perfume my husband really enjoyed wearing about 3 years ago. The sandalwood and suede are strong, and there are people who have compared this to Prerogative Ego by Britney Spears, which has confused me, because that is the one Britney Spears perfume that I have never bought. Well, apart from limited edition anniversary bottles, it is the only unique scent, okay, let's just ignore Renner Fantasy as well, that I haven't wanted to add to my collection because I just didn't like it. But with people saying that this is similar, if my taste has changed, I might need to give Prerogative Ego another try. This feels so outdoorsy but comforting as well. It's woody, and I think this would be a great day wear for cooler weather. It's the kind of perfume you want to smell on somebody's jumper. Maybe I'm just in a jumper mindset today or something, but this has been so lovely to experience again, and I think it is amazing for its price too. You can get this 100ml bottle for around £30, so if the notes appeal to you, this is well worth testing. This is one. Now I'm going to talk about Limitless again, and when I saw this black bottle and the quite dark images from the campaign last year, I hoped that meant we were in for something strong, and actually it didn't disappoint. This perfume is quite strong compared to the others, and it smells unlike most other perfume to me. It still reminds me of Calvin Klein's Euphoria perfume. Now, the notes in Limitless are black pepper, lemon and red apple in the top. In the middle, you've got Egyptian jasmine, ylang ylang and patchouli, and in the base, Palo Santo, sandalwood, vanilla and velvet. And what you get in the opening is a really lovely, unusual fruit with the pepper, and then it goes really nice and creamy with the ylang ylang. The patchouli is strong. This is one for patchouli lovers, and I really liked how I could smell it on myself. I remember wearing it to review last year, and I knew I smelled good. Like, it was that kind of a scent. Now with Euphoria, it's interesting to me that they feel similar because Euphoria has a pomegranate note, it's mahogany and amber, and in fact they don't share any of the notes, but that is what this smells like to me. That's the kind of effect, the sort of contrasts within the fragrance. This is fruit, this is pepper, then it's creamy, and then with patchouli. So there is a lot going on in Limitless. It feels like a quality perfume, and I think this, for me, would be a day perfume and a striking choice as a signature. It's smelling good. And I'm happy to say as well that the pricing is fair. This is retailing for about £26 for a 50ml bottle. That's the one I have here. So a good price for a perfume. Some celebrity lines have crept up and have become quite expensive, but the JLo perfumes have stayed at a good price. So I'm really pleased with Limitless. It was a nice surprise from the line, and at the time, with my tastes, I wasn't as into the kind of sandalwood note and how one kind of smells a little bit like tea and that kind of scent, but this was something a bit different, and I really get on with that fruit and pepper. So this is also one that I would have added to my collection myself. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed hearing more about these JLo perfumes. Please do let me know if you'd already tried any of them and what you think of them, or are any of them on your wish list. I am of course here for all other JLo perfume chat as well. Please do ask me any questions you have about the rest of the line. Please remember to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I can't wait to chat in the comments, and please do go over and find me on Instagram as well, and on TikTok, and I do have a blog as well. I will link everything that is needed below. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next video.